Fire up, knackers.
G'day everyone, Turbo Tristan here. In today's video, we are going to get the Cl9 sorted for the track day. It's currently 6:20 p.m. on Tuesday, the 29th of November. These guys want to race the car on the 3rd, which is Saturday, I think. We've got a lot of work to do, which involves exhaust, service, plugs. We've got to somehow make sure that the front bumper is going to stay on. We've taken out the radiator. We're going to get that flushed out and remove the aircon. Over here we have a new belt, which is the same as I'm running, a 7PK1385. We've got some gear oil, we've got some brake fluid, got to bleed the clutch, bleed the brakes. We've got some coolant, again, Protex coolant. We've got some 1040 oil filter. And then in this box, we have the exhaust material. We'll go over that in just a minute. We're gonna get the car up in the air, show you what I've done so far. Stick around, I'll show you how we're gonna get this car ready for its first ever track day. What's happening at the moment is John the brake man is doing the brake bleeding. He's getting set up for that. I think Josh is gonna help him out. I've just undone all of the bolts here for the aircon compressor, so that's going in the bin. There's also a bracket under there which I'm going to take off as well. Bit more weight saving, but less rotating mass on the engine, so it'll help it rev a bit more freely and just free up a bit of weight. I've got a new belt over here on the bench which we're going to chuck on. Hopefully it's not too loose. On my car I'm actually running a T7 design 10% underdrive pulley, which helps when you're in the high RPMs. Quite often it over revs the alternator, which is just there. We probably won't need that because we're not increasing the rev limit of the car. So we're just gonna hope that the belt fits. And once we work out what the exact size belt is, we'll be stocking them on the Spool Up website. Being that K-swaps are more and more common, and it's very hard, it's not impossible, but it's very hard to run the AC on your K-swap. Most people ditch it like me. All right, so the exhaust all comes from a local company here in Melbourne. It's called EXO. There's going to be a link to their website down in the description below. Let's check out what we've got. We've got some fresh 3-inch straight, brand new stainless. We've got these mirror polished exhausts. So these are just 14 inches long, but 76 millimeters in diameter. Let's not talk 3 inches anymore. And this is 120 mil wide. We've got some 90s, all come from EXO. Here's the brand here. Check them out online. You can buy all of your exhaust materials. They do the raw style, and also we've got a bit of a mix. We've got mirror polish, we've got raw, and we've got the brushed finish. And we're gonna get that straight shot through here. Slight kink, probably on the 45. Straight through here, and then another 45 or a 90, and then to the cannon out the back just there. And then hopefully we've got a bend of an offcut, and we'll weld on a droopy tip down this way, just for noise. We want to fire all the sound at the racetrack. We do have a spare flex joint as well, which I've already used one on this pipe here, which was a spare one I had also from EXO. And I'm testing out the stainless MIG, not my best welds. I tigged the middle part of this and it was taking forever with all these little pie cuts. And then I thought, stuff it, race car, we've got a deadline, use the MIG, and here we are. This is the factory exhaust here that came off the car. Now there's actually some padding and a smaller piece inside there, and it shrinks right down. So this pipe here, if you look at the downpipe on your Accord, it actually looks like it's about a 3-inch downpipe. Pretty cool, right? But this smaller pipe actually slips up inside there like that, and it's a bit of a trick. Much smaller exhaust right inside there.
So Chris, can you just measure the gap between the end of the muffler,
and this.
Yep.
So then we know what to add, then we can take that down and add
So
it.
this is the bit that I've made so far, which is 3-inch straight off here. We've put in the factory O2, looped it up and tucked it up nice and high. If you see here on the frame rail, it doesn't stick down really any lower. And then the rest of it is up above. This is the frame rail here, so it's all tucked.
4.5 inches.
No.
Or 4.
No, we don't do inches here, Christopher. Come on, mate.
This is America.
All right.
We're not in America.
So we've got 12 point.
No.
We're not dressmakers either.
We're not dressmakers.
He can go over or forward.
120.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. 12 points.
That's not even touching there.
Right.
No, touch that on that end.
Yeah.
Yep, now touch that on that end.
Yep.
What's that say?
All right. That is 12.8 centimeters.
128.
128 millimeters.
We talk in millimeters,
In
number.
real man's language.
Language.
I'm with you, Chris. Old school.
Thank you.
Please don't sound like that.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, 102, 100. So she's
So we're down from 102 decibels
max was 93. We're down to 89 now.
down to 89 decibels. How happy are you with your exhaust, Tristan?
That XO exhaust, mate. Mint. Alrighty, pretty happy with the exhaust. Couple of other notable mods is these blue wheel nuts. eBay drift spec. They're pretty awesome. They pop in the moonlight. Just trying to chase up if we can get a brand new radiator. The other one had some damage in the front, but we can probably use it. I've put the belt on nice and tight. That is a 7PK 1385. So quite a lot shorter than the factory one. But overall, we are getting there, getting closer to race day on the weekend. We've got to put the bumper clips on so we can strap the bumper down. And yeah, race car ready soon. We've lost a heap of weight with the aircon. Heaps of little brackets I've taken off. We've trimmed out the bumper so it doesn't catch any air. We've got the little diffuser under the spare tire, which, you know, it's just a bit of a laugh. What do you reckon, guys? Chris?
I'm in love.
You're in love.
I'm in love.
Easy. You're gonna sell the Saab?
No, never.
Come on. You're a Honda fanboy already.
He's a Honda boy.
Okay?
No, the Saab
Couple of
stays.
days and
The
you're
Saab stays till I die. Or the Saab dies.
Or the Saab kills you.
Yeah, I think that's the likeliest of everything.
Yeah,
the Saab killing me. Yeah.
Josh, what do you reckon, mate?
Cannot wait to hit the rev limiter.
How long has it been since you've driven a manual?
About 15 years.
15 years. This guy, natural race car driver. You wait and see.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy what we've achieved in pretty much a week. Well, it's only 2 nights' work that we've done all this. Another night, we're race ready, mate.
Some more things that are notable are the XO exhaust. Welded really nice, really easy to use. The materials were great. Definitely be using those again, and there'll be a link in the description if you want to check those guys out. I'll put their website and everything up. Very, very happy with that. Next video is air intake. We're going to do the spark plugs, which we haven't done yet. We've got some Denso iridiums to go in there. Can't wait to try these out. These are the bee's knees. Running iridiums, everyone just uses the other brand. We're gonna run with Denso. We've got a whole bunch of Raceworks goodies. I'm gonna try and get the catch can sorted. Definitely got the air intake bits and pieces down there and a BMC pod filter. Only the best for Ronda the race car. Alrighty, so it's the next day. Everyone else has gone home. It's a lot easier to wrap things up when there's not 50 people around and had a couple too many. Today I'm gonna get on to giving my K-Swap Turbo Civic a service. It's been driven around about 100 Ks. The engine came out of a car that I know no history of. It's perfectly running fine. So I just put some cheap oil in there, gave it a bit of a tune. So that oil is filthy. I'm gonna swap that out, but come over here and check this out. We rushed that a little bit last night, but I think you'll agree that looks really awesome. We've still got to get some hangers and just hang this up. It's got to sit a little bit higher, just like that. But let's give it a real quick listen, remembering there is no radiator in the car, so it's just going to run for about 10 seconds. And yeah, we've made a race car, guys. Listen to this. So a 3-inch exhaust all the way through. Big shout out to EXO mufflers. They sound absolutely mint. Like I said, best not to let that run too long. To do something like this, anyone can do it. It's really, really easy. You grab yourself a welder. I got my MIG welder. So I've got a TIG which does the nice stuff like this all the way through. Really nice TIG'd up stainless exhaust. Again, I got that stuff from EXO mufflers, EXO exhausts online. So you can do it like that. It took me all week, very time consuming. There's a lot of prep work and everything to be done. Or you can buy yourself a MIG welder. Really simple, anyone can do that kind of welding. You just need a steady hand and draw some little circles. The welder cost around about $300. The material, depending on what you buy, can be $500 to $1,000 worth of materials. And then you can get to work building your own exhaust, which is really fun. It's really satisfying. Again, you don't get the nice dimes that you get when you do a TIG weld, and it's not nice and tight and all smooth and everything. You do get a bit of boogers. You do get some slag on there. You can knock that out in an Arvo with a couple of mates, have a bit of fun. You still get the same desired result. It is a 3-inch system. That's future-proofing us for the future when we do headers and a tune and all that sort of stuff. That's going to do it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to spool up, bring the boost, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.